This is the local market in La Ferté-Bernard where we buy groceries, fresh groceries from locals, obviously also from lots of other places. And today I'm going to have various So these are the ingredients that I'm going to put into this little cookie. The rice stuff is in there now. I'm going to use some of the oats. So some of the oats that I just put in here as well, because oat cookies are quite nice. It's raw. I'm going to take the raisins, dump them in, and I'm going to take some coconut. Not too much because it sort of gives it a, well, it's nice, but not too much, I think. And then I'm going to take the dates and the apples and a piece of ginger and add a little bit of thistle oil, colza en français, and blend it all. That's sort of it, and it's quite easy. And then you take it out and you leave it in a dehydrator, or as I do in a solar oven, but as you can see today it's not very sunny, so therefore I'm not going to put it in the sun oven. So I'm going to hand it over to Vera to explain to you over in New Mexico how you actually finish off these cookies. But I've done it before, of course, and I think it's fantastic, so do try it out. It's a very simple way of making delicious raw cookies. So here it all is put together. I'm also adding, which I forgot to say before, this is crankberry juice. That's more to get it to sort of blend, and then I'm adding a little bit of oil just to give it a bit of smooth. And then I'm putting it on here, and then I'm putting this thing on here, and here we go. Depending on the density, you might need to add a little more oats, for example. So that's what I'm doing here. I think you're supposed to keep this on, by the way. Well, you are, but don't do it without. And then you just take your dough, and you place it on here. This is a wet piece of cloth. And I would say I think this is a little too thin, but and I have no sun today, so I'm not sure what's going to come out of this. But basically, what happens is that this becomes a kind of cookies, and they taste really yummy, and they're terribly healthy, because it's just sort of nature's own, well, everything is nature, so stop that. But it's all good raw materials, it's all organic, and it's all made from using very little energy, because you don't bake this, you just put it in the sun oven. And in the sun, or in this dehydrator. I don't have a dehydrator here. Vera tells me that it doesn't use very much energy. Now, she's become Americanized, so I don't know what it means, very little energy. But here you are. So these are the final cookies to put straight into the solar oven, and voila, afterwards you've got fantastic stuff to eat. By the way, a little trick to get your cotton straight, you know, just put pinches on, and it'll keep your cloth straight. Put them, you know, sort of so that, because the dough will sort of make the cotton fall down. This way you keep it straight, and this way you've got the air below. And when you put it in the sun oven, you get heat below and heat from above, and sun cooking is always from above, as far as I've understood, because the heat is on up here, where normal cooking the heat comes from below. So it'll dry from up here first, but it's good that it has that it can sort of drip off or whatever it does. So simple. So I don't have too much space, so I'm gonna put this into the fridge and leave it maybe for tomorrow. Should be done today, but since there's no sun. And then the leftover here I'll make into a smoothie. You'll see. So this is what I add to make a delicious kind of smoothie. I take these leaves. I don't know what these leaves are called in English. They're called sølvbeder in Danish, and I forgot the French word. I'll take 3 of these and I stuff them in here. And then I take my own apples from the garden. I'm just opening them up. I'm taking the whole thing because these are fantastic. These are delicious small apples, but I'm just taking this thing off, and I put that in, and then I put some of the rice milk I just made and a banana. So I just take some of the rice milk, shake it a little bit, because and pour it in like this, and just put oh no, I'm just going to cut off these. So full power to make this green smoothie here. So green smoothie, or whatever you want to call it, ready in a few minutes. So here we go, it's ready, and my green smoothie, and let's see how it tastes. Not bad. There's a lot of there's something in that I maybe find a little bit too much. Anyway, my phone is ringing. Bye bye.